Hello dearies, welcome to my channel. This is your girl Momly, and what do we have on our menu today? We are going to prepare some special groundnut soup, Ghanaian special groundnut soup. Let's get started. Okay, so I welcome you again to Estet Kitchen. These are the ingredients we are going to use to prepare our groundnut soup for today. We have tripe, which is also known as towel, as people call it, or yimade. Yes, tripe. And then we have cow meat here, neatly washed as well. And we also have the veins, cow veins. People call it intestine. Yes, also neatly washed. We have onions, and then we have garlic, 4 cloves of garlic, and then we have ginger also here. Then we have tomato paste, homemade tomato paste. We also have dried pepper, yes, powdered pepper. And we also have main ingredients, the groundnut paste. This is also homemade as well as the pepper and the others. We have a seasoning cube and also some salt to taste. This is the saucepan we are going to use for our soup today, neatly washed. So let's start by putting the tripe and then the cow meat and the veins into the saucepan. Yes, so we have that there, the tripe or the yimade, the cow meat, and also the veins in tin, nanchinam, and towel. Yes. So I'll prep my ginger. Let's prep the ginger. We cut them into smaller pieces. I have to be very careful so that I don't cut my fingers. We cut them into smaller pieces so that we can blend so well. We don't want to see lumps in our mixture after it's been blended, so I have to cut, and the garlic as well. Let's cut them into smaller pieces. I don't trust my blender so much, so I have to make the pieces so small that every piece gets blended. And then I cut one of the onions into smaller pieces as well. I'm going to blend that together with the ginger and the garlic. And then the other is going to be reserved for a different purpose. But all goes into the same soup. So now we have these here. We're going to blend these. Our blender is neatly washed. And let's drop them into the blender. That's the ginger going in there. Let me add the onions. And then I'll add the garlic as well. Yes, so everything goes in there. And then I would need some water to help blend easily. Let's cover it up and turn it on. So let's turn it on and start blending. Our local spices is blending nicely. I think I have to show you how it's blending inside. What do you think? Alright, so have a look. That is our ginger, garlic, and onions blending so nicely. It smells so good already. Let's turn the stove on and get ready to start cooking. Our meat is already in the saucepan, as you can see. And this, we are putting the seasoning cube on it to taste. You can ignore it. It depends on you. So let's put salt also on it. This part should be the saltiest part of the soup. Yes, the meat is supposed to taste so well. So you can add more salt if you want. And then, so we add mixture to it, ginger, garlic, and onions. We add it to it, and then I have to rinse my blender and pour the rest on it. I don't want to waste anything in my kitchen. Yes, so I've rinsed everything. At this point, we will cover it up and then allow it to boil. We allow the meat to steam. This is the main ingredients for our soup. So let's just put it in the saucepan, which is also neatly washed as well. And then we would mix it with water to get a very light consistency, because we have to cook it for it to be well cooked, so that we don't have problems with any runny stomach when we take the groundnut soup. So as you can see, I'm mixing and mixing. I want a lighter consistency like this. This is just right for me. So this is going to get cooked on the stove. Let's light it. And then I stir. Let's stir this till it gets cooked, so that we wouldn't have any problems when we eat the groundnut soup. We keep stirring and stirring. Let's check on our meat. Wow, it's boiling so well. It smells so good already. And let's keep stirring. One may ask that, how would you know that the groundnut is cooked? When it gets cooked, we see oil on top of it. We will see oil. So at this point, I'll allow it to boil for a while, and then we come back to it. Oh la la! Just look at that. That's the oil on top of the groundnut. This tells us that the groundnut is cooked. At this point, we can add it to the soup without thinking of getting any runny stomach or anything of that sort. Even a baby can take this because it's well cooked. Let's check on our meat as well. It's boiling, and at this point the meat is also cooked. But by the time the soup is ready, it would be very tender. I've added my pepper, as you saw. Yes, this is homemade dried pepper. And then I'm adding my tomato paste. You can choose to add fresh pepper if you want, and then you blend it, but I choose to use this. It's easier for me that way. And then I'm adding the onion I reserved. I want it to get cooked, and then I'll blend it and add it to the soup later on. Let's allow this to boil for a while. Yes, so it's been boiling for about 2 to 3 minutes. And this is what we have here. Oh, this looks so attractive. My kitchen smells. So our groundnut paste is also waiting. Let's add water and stir. At this point, we want a lighter consistency so that we can pour in the soup. So I think we need more water. It has to be light, not so light though. Let's add a little water and stir. Don't worry if you have lumps in it, it's just fine. It would all vanish the moment it gets into the pot. Yes, so let's stir. I don't know, when it gets into contact with the meat or fish, all the lumps will vanish. So let's pour this gently into our pot. Slowly, gently. Yes, we have that. You saw the lumps in there. That's not a problem at all. Everything will just melt. And this is already looking yummy, but we will allow this to boil for some time before our soup gets ready. So this is what we have here. Let's cover it, or what do you think? Yeah. Let's cover it and allow it to boil for some time. So it's been boiling for about 2 to 3 minutes, and this is what we have. Wow. About 5 minutes gone. Let's take our onion out and blend it, and then we bring it back into the soup. Let me quickly do the blending. Yes, it's ready. And as I just did, I've poured the onion into it. I don't want to wash the blender with water anymore because my soup may be too light, so I just use the soup to wash my blender. Nothing goes waste in my kitchen. Wow, at this point our soup is ready. It's ready. It's cooked. Just look at that. The meat is very tender. Even a child can chew. Yes. Our meat is very tender. And our soup smells so good. So guys, look at this. This is the consistency I was looking for. Not too light, not too thick. This is just right. Let me cover it up. Our soup is already ready, and at this point we can serve. So, let's serve you. What do you think? What are you going to pair this soup with? Are you going to take it with fufu, kokonte, banku, rice balls? You can just name it. Let me know in the comment section what you wish to pair this soup with. And if you haven't subscribed yet, I urge you to tap on the subscribe button and then tap on the post notification bell as well, so that anytime I post a video, you get the first hand notification. It's been fun having you in my kitchen. Estet Kitchen was glad to have you as a guest. Wow, our soup looks so yummy. Thanks for joining us, and don't forget that I love you so much, but you should also know that God loves you more. Before I leave, I want to tell you that be my guest again in the Estet Kitchen. Until we meet again, I say adios. Bye-bye.
Preview.